Hi guys, welcome back to Sunday League to Champions League. My name is Chris, aka Big Will, and today we have our Champions League quarter-final tie. Unfortunately, we've been drawn against Manchester City. They've completely battered us the last few times we've played them. Um, Depending on how this first leg goes, we might show the league game that's between the Champions League fixtures, or we might come back for the second leg. If we get absolutely hammered today, there's no point, in my opinion, in showing the second leg. So, like I say, we could have a league game involved as well today. In relation to the Bundesliga, we're currently sat in fourth place. We've had a few games, that's it, since you were last with us, against Bayern Munich, Dortmund, and Bayer Leverkusen. As you can see, it's still a pretty close fight for those Champions League spots. And something that has just come up in my email box as well is, where was it? Is that um, I'd forgotten about my contract terms in general, but my contract's up at the end of the season, and they've still not offered me any kind of renewal at the moment. We have been toying with the idea of leaving, of course, so I'm not too sure where I'd stand on that at the minute, but we'll have to see how things go in the meantime. In terms of the league games, like I say, we got absolutely hammered by Bayern Munich, a 5-0 thrashing we received from them. But we did follow it up with good results, really, with a 2-0 draw at home against Dortmund and a 1-0 draw away at Leverkusen. So a bit of a mix and match. We are still in the hunt for those Champions League spots. But going into this Champions League quarter-final against Manchester City, I fear the worst. And to be quite honest, we haven't really shown an awful lot when we've played City in the past. So I'm a little bit concerned that it's very much going to go against us today. It's a very strong Manchester City lineup. Some of the regulars still there. Rico Lewis, Gvardiol, Rodri, Foden and Haaland all still in the squad. Doku is on the bench there as well. Arguello Baez, you may recall his name. We had him on loan one season in particular. They've also got Jude Bellingham in the midfield. It is a very well drilled Manchester City side. Hopefully we can get a good result, but like I say, I really fear the worst today. Gvardiol here into Peugeot. Arguello, Baeth just holding on to it quite comfortably. I think actually, if I remember right, we actually loaned him in from Aston Villa when we did have him, but yeah, City made him a permanent signing, and clearly he has settled in well. But then had Stupak could be in here, and it's a very good save from Kanaseshi, and very unfortunate from our point of view. But again, we need to be converting chances like that for us to have any chance of getting into the Champions League semi-final. Stupar picks it up after the clearance was made, but it remains 0-0. Nothing came from it. It's only 5.5 minutes gone. It's been a positive start from our point of view, really, as Samardzic finds Phil Foden. Joe Scally getting in onto him. Barrison finds Stupar, and Stupar this time doesn't make any mistake. And we have taken the lead here at the Etihad. This is a very surprising start to the match, considering how we've looked in our recent league matches. This is a really, really big start for us. Hopefully we can do similar to what we did against AC Milan. We got a really good result in the first leg. And then, granted, against AC Milan in the second leg, we did get beaten. We did struggle to hold on to it come the end. But hopefully today we can do something similar. There's not even been 10 minutes gone yet, and Catalan gets into the penalty area, and Obacic with the effort, and it flashed across the face of goal, and in the end went out for a throw. But we have started extremely brightly here. Harrison with the assist for Stupar's goal, and Manchester City in the last few minutes have just had 3 attempts at goal, all off target. But so far, so good. Samardzic here with the delivery. Arguello Baeth with the header just over the crossbar. Obviously, the longer it goes, the better it'll be for us at this stage. But we have got to be extremely careful. We know how dangerous Manchester City can be. Opacic here with a delivery toward the near post. Gvardiol do well to clear. Catalan nodding it back in. And it's fallen down for him again. And he finds Stupar again. And Karnaseshi couldn't keep it out. Has Stupar just dragged himself offside there? He hasn't. It's been awarded. He's stayed on side. I'm not sure who was playing him on at this point. I mean, I did mismatch it a little bit. Yeah, he was very much on side actually. Kanaseshi did misread the strike a little bit, but Stupar with a brace here, and he's got a free kick here as well. It's only just over the crossbar. I don't know what's going on. It has to be said, I've no idea what's going on with us this season in the Champions League, but 2-0 up away at the Etihad at half time. There's plenty of time still to go. Well, I say at half time, right at the end of the first half, Manchester City with an opportunity to get back into this game. Rico Lewis losing out to Opicic and firing a striking in the end. It went just wide. But at half time, we have a 2-0 lead in the away leg. This is a fantastic performance from our point of view. And yeah, Manchester City have had plenty of attempts to goal, but only one on target. That's normally our problem. But today, we've looked a little bit more clinical, and Scally charging down that right hand side finds Stupar into Barrison. Opportunity, and he's hit the post. Another big chance for us there. We could have had 3 or 4 by now. What a performance this is. We're certainly proving ourselves at the moment. And Atletico Madrid 1-0 up against Paris Saint-Germain in the other game today as well. Stupar with a free kick. He is on a hat-trick, of course, here. That's whipped in, and Kanaseshi making the save. I thought, to be fair, Stupar would have gone toward the near post. There was a bit more space there to aim at. Opicic here with the corner. Swings it into the near post. Giarodia's header. He's hit the crossbar now. My word, we are taking the game to Manchester City and then some at the moment. Toselli managing to intercept that and knock it clear. But what a performance this is. But again, are we going to rue those missed chances? We've hit the post and the crossbar now. But we still hold that 2-0 lead. We are going to have to make some changes. I don't want to because we're playing well. But we are going to have to. We have got tiring legs out there. Junju Young is going to come on in midfield. Lewis Miley and Nembot can come on out wide. Defensively, we've looked very good today. It's probably the best performance we've had defensively since you were last with us. But obviously, we made the changes now. I'm hoping we can hang on. Samardzic here with the free kick. Whipped in, and it's hit off the woodwork, and then a chance missed, I think. I don't know if it was a deflection or not, but it's come out for Jeremy Doku here with the corner toward the far post. We managed to get it away the first time, but they pick it up again here, Manchester City. Bentancur trying to get the strike away. It was well blocked, and we're desperately trying to force Manchester City back here. But Bentancur continues his run, trying to get round the outside, but Young with a great tackle. Doku with another corner just 2 minutes later. Carry with the header clear. It's all hands on deck defensively. City really trying to turn up the pace now. Pajoy into Rico Lewis. Aguero Baez into Gvardiol. Coming down the left-hand side. Still going here, Gvardiol. We didn't close him down quickly enough. And Haaland's header just clips the crossbar. And it remains 2-0. We've gotten quite lucky there. It was a bit of an onslaught that from Manchester City. Nembot here into Tukic. Giarodiya into Boog. Lewis Miley. Junju Young. Space out on that right side. Lewis Miley, he's managed to make a touch. Oh my word, it's 3-0. And Lewis Miley with a lovely finish. Really well worked in the midfield, but Gvardiol did not track Lewis Miley's run at all there. I mean, Miley paid the pass into Junju Young to start with, and then I thought it was a bit of a heavy touch from Miley, but it took him beyond the defence. And we are 3-0 up here away at Manchester City. And potentially, we're really putting a challenge in to get into the semi-final here. What an unbelievable performance we've had today. Samardzic with a free kick. Fires it in, and it's just over the crossbar. And Manchester City have had twice as many attempts overall, but in terms of shots on target, we've actually had more than them. It's been a very strange game, this one, and it has been normally the wrong side of the story from our point of view when things like this have happened. But that is a phenomenal result in the first leg here, a 3-0 away win at Manchester City. And we have made a massive bid there for the Champions League semi-final. The run seemingly might go on here. Stupar with probably one of his best performances of the season. That was absolutely unbelievable, really. What a performance. And obviously, we've got a Bundesliga game to come. We're definitely going to go to the second leg of this Champions League tie now. And bear with me while I get through that league game. And hopefully, we could end up in a Champions League semi-final here with Mönchengladbach. Okay, guys, here we go. Big game now. Second leg against Manchester City. A 3-0 lead we hold going into this second leg, but we know how capable Manchester City are of turning these kind of games around. Can we find a way of holding on to this lead? Harrison did pick up a knock against Hansa Rostock, but it was just a little bit of tightness in his hamstring. We substituted him immediately. We won 2-0 in that league game, and we did rotate for it as well to give ourselves the best chance today. Selimai remains in goal. Tiseli, Shirodia, Bugan, Scally at the back. Tukic, Catalan and Carry in midfield. Opicic, Barrison and Stupar as the front three. It's going to be a big game, this one, and I've got a feeling Manchester City are going to absolutely dominate it because they have to. But can we find a way here of getting past Manchester City and finding our way into a Champions League semi-final? I mean, the first leg result in itself was mind-blowing. If we can find a way of just keeping the game quiet today, we are through. And so far, this is exactly how I want it. 20 odd minutes gone, no highlights. That's absolutely fine. I know it's going to be boring for you guys to watch, but I'll take it. Scally here, down this right-hand side. Eamon Carry in space. Finds Scally toward the far post. Opicic with the header. And it's into the side netting. A big opportunity for us there. We have actually had a shot on target previous to that as well. But a very even game so far, which does surprise me. Manchester City not putting too much pressure on at the moment. But it doesn't take an awful lot. One goal at any point in this first half, and City are right back in the tie, but we've held out until half time, so that is the first job done. Can we do this? Catala holding on to it, lays it back to Chiarodia. We've controlled the game pretty well so far. Opicic losing out to Bellingham. Lewis into Perez. Plays it forward to Karnaseshi. Lewis, Bellingham. Can't give him that much space. Haaland knocks it all the way back to Argelo Baeth. Just holds on to possession and finds Rico Lewis. All the way back to the keeper again. Karnaseki plays it out looking for Pajoy. Barrison wins possession back. Can he play it through? Stupar's there in support. He finds Stupar. He's hit the post. That would have really rubber stamped the tie. It remains 3-0 on aggregate. Still a very even game. We're holding our own for sure. And we've got a very good record at home at the moment as well. Haaland there from the corner. Over. It's a big miss. Half an hour to go. Rico Lewis here with a free kick for Manchester City. Into Rodri. We missed the interception. Samardzic into Perez, and that is a decent finish. I don't know. I mean, Selimare, I would have thought, should have done better there. But with half an hour to go, Manchester City are back in this tie. We need to be careful here. Catalan into Eamon Carry. I hate it when it's a highlight straight from the kickoff. I never know which way it's going to go. Boog here into Eamon Carry. Back to Scally. Now Tukic. Bit of space for him to run into, and he keeps going with it. Finds Catalan. Opicic. Stupar again. He's gotten underneath it. And I think he was actually offside anyway. But again, a missed opportunity. Obviously, hitting the post earlier in the half was a big, big miss for us, but with every minute that goes by, we inch closer. Stupar with a corner just over by Chiarodia. And again, we're holding our own. Gvardiol knocking it forward. Haaland into Foden. A lot of space for Manchester City to run into here on the counter-attack. Still going Foden and he fires it across goal. It goes wide, luckily for us. I'm not going to make any substitutions, I don't think. Opicic swings it in. It's headed away. Opicic picks it up again. Stupar's free at the far post, but he's just gone beyond him. Plays it back in again. Opicic couldn't get onto it. Catalan just beats Foden to the ball. Scally into Tukic. Haaland intercepts, but couldn't keep hold of it. Chiarodia. Opicic plays it in. Stupar, big chance, and that is the tie. That is a huge moment from Nenad Stupar. 3 goals over the 2 legs for him. And that's a huge moment for the football club. We are heading into a Champions League semi-final, everybody. What an unbelievable achievement. The aim was to get past the playoff. That's where we finished last season, of course. We have done that and then some. What an unbelievable result we have had here. Haaland swinging it in. We managed to get the first ball in, headed away thanks to Boog. Scally picks it up. Plays it back into Boog. Under a bit of pressure here, we've got to be careful. Selamer into Chiarodia, Tukic. Great passing to work our way out there. Opicic, Tiseli charging down this left-hand side now. Can he get past his man? Lewis wins the challenge. And now Ben Seguir into Perez. Haaland and Foden in support. Perez goes alone and it's just over the crossbar. And it could be too little too late now for Manchester City. Good header from Tiseli. Tukic into Boog. Chiarodia into Tiseli. We're coming down this left-hand side again. Opicic into Stupar. Plays it out wide right for Scally, who's in loads of space. And Eamon Carey with the effort just over and wide. And it's going to be job done, I think, here. Just a few minutes to go. 3 minutes added time. A 4-1 aggregate win over Manchester City. And we are in the Champions League semi-finals. What an unbelievable performance that's been. Even in the second leg, we've really held our own there. Stupar proving his worth. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. In terms of the schedule going forward, we've been drawn against Atletico Madrid in the semi-final, so we'll probably come back for that. There's also a Pokal semi-final we have to contend with. But Atletico Madrid Champions League semi-final in the next episode. So until next time, guys, thank you very much for your support. Please like, subscribe to the channel. It is all greatly appreciated. I will see you all next time. This is Big Will, signing away.